When thinking of a small-scale, feature-rich CB radio, we here at Walcott Radio immediately think of the President McKinley. With features such as single sideband, a front-mounted speaker, and a large multicolor LCD display, there's almost nothing that the McKinley can't do. Whether you're a veteran CBer, someone wanting to get into the hobby, or you just need a solid radio while you're on the road, this radio will fit into any CBer situation with ease. Today we're going to take an in-depth tech dive into this device and explain those features in detail for the best knowledge of just what the McKinley can do for you. So let's talk about dimensions first. The McKinley is only 6 3/4 inches wide and 2 inches tall. So for reference, this is considered din-sized, which means it's the same size as a car stereo and therefore it can almost certainly fit if your vehicle has a pre-cut opening. So with that out of the way, let's hop right into the features. Firstly, the McKinley offers a couple of modes, AM or SSB. For those of you who aren't familiar, AM mode is the standard among CB radios due to its range capabilities. The SSB, or single sideband, however, has the longest range out of the two, but it does sacrifice quality, so it can be difficult to use. If you're going to use this feature, just be aware that other CBs you want to communicate with would have to have SSB as well in order for the mode to be used properly. But whichever mode you choose out of the two, you can trust that you'll have great range. Next up is the front-firing speaker. As an improvement from the bottom-firing speakers on most CBs, the front-firing speakers can be installed in a cubby or other tight spaces without fear of the audio being blocked, and we think that that's pretty nifty. When you're on the road, the weather can change quickly and without warning. The McKinley features an advanced weather radio and weather alert system so that you can get weather information anywhere in the US. If you don't want to stick to the weather radio channels, you can turn on the weather alert function so that you'll be alerted when bad weather strikes, even when you're tuned in to your regular channels. This next feature is unique to President radios and is quite useful for outside noise control. Automatic Squelch, or ASC, adjusts Squelch automatically to effectively block any unwanted static or noise when enabled. You can always turn this feature off, and it's recommended to manually adjust the Squelch if you find it pretty hard to hear someone on a faint signal. The scan function on this CB scans all 40 channels until someone speaks or something breaks the Squelch. So it's great when traveling because you can use it to see what channels are being used other than the standard channel 19. NB/ANL receiving filters are common on all CBs, but in addition to those, the McKinley has a unique filter you'll be sure to love. If you're not familiar, the NB/ANL stands for Noise Blanker/Automatic Noise Limiter, meaning that they reduce unwanted noise minimally without affecting the range. HIC, or High Cut Noise Filter, is the third filter that is uncommon in most radios but present in the McKinley. It noticeably removes unwanted static, and you can have 2 or all 3 of these filters on at one time for a great reduction in unwanted noise. One of our favorite features on this device is the Dual Watch feature. It allows the radio to monitor 2 channels at the same time. If you have 2 channels that you use frequently but you're tired of having to switch back and forth, this feature is fantastic because as soon as the Squelch is broken on either channel, you'll be able to hear without having to manually switch and risk an accident if you're driving. The CB also features a channel up and down mic, which is only common among President CBs. This tech trait allows you the ability to change channels from the microphone, which again lowers the risk of an accident while switching channels on the road. One of the most convenient features the McKinley has to offer, and the last feature we will mention here today, is the Talkback feature. Talkback lets you hear your own voice through your CB speaker when talking so you know exactly what you sound like over the air. Hello. This way, you know things are working properly. Well, we've reached the end. We're sad it's over, but we're happy you could join us for a look at this amazing piece of equipment. This flagship CB from President has almost every feature you could want and then some. Combined with the unmatched build quality you expect out of a President radio, the McKinley will be your road companion for many, many years. If you need help or have any additional questions, please head to walcottradio.com or contact us by phone and or email. We'll be happy to help you. As we always say, get talking, we'll help.